Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play series. And I'm back here at the farms we made last episode because I want to use a little bit of bone meal because I think it will look better if it has more grass. Right? Yeah, but the problem is most of the farms are near other flowers, right? So for example, here is the cornflower farm, but we are getting some of these lily of the valley. So I'm gonna spread a little bit of grass and remove these other flowers. Yeah, so I finished bone milling the farms here, but I did left the other flowers here because I think it looks cool, more colors, right? And it's not like I'm gonna confuse myself which farm is which, because yeah, we do have a giant pixel art in each island, right? But yeah, today we are gonna start a new project, and actually I wanna say that probably the next 10 episodes or so we are gonna start a new project in each one of them, and most of those projects are too big for one episode, so we are not gonna finish all projects in one episode. Yeah, in the project of today's episode, we probably not gonna finish in one episode, so let me go to the place where this project is gonna be, and I see you guys soon. Okay, we are here at Coral Reef. That's actually close to our Guardian farm. It's about 300 blocks south Guardian farm. And yeah, the project of today's episode is gonna be a base underwater, right? And yeah, a lot of those projects I said I'm gonna do is gonna be bases in cool biomes like this warm ocean one, right? And as you can see, this biome is actually pretty big, so I'm gonna have to first find the ideal place to make the farm. Yeah, here is the banner we used to mark in the map, right? That big map we made, I don't know how many episodes ago, but yeah, I'm gonna try to find a place here. And first thing, I'm gonna build this conduit, right? And nether portal to get here faster, and then I'm gonna try to build a kind of central area or square for the underwater city, right? And some of these bases that I'm talking about is gonna be only aesthetic, but some of them will have functionality. Like for example, this one, we're gonna have a coral farm. You can't farm the blocks. I mean, you can trade with wandering traders, but that's viable, right? But yeah, you can farm these coral things and coral bigger corals here, like this one, right? You bone meal in a warm ocean biome can get those, but you need a silk touch pickaxe to get them, so you can't do a farm like the flower farm, for example, that just shifts the floor, right? Yeah, and also we need a pickle farm, so probably should make it here. You can make in any biome the pickle farm, but I think I'm gonna make it here to have like another reason to come visit this place when we need pickles, I guess. So yeah, let's go to a time lapse of me building the conduit and the portal, the central square, and then I will come back with you guys later. Okay, we are back here, and as you can see, I made a portal here. I'm not exactly happy with this portal. So in another episode we're gonna make a better building. I just placed inside one of these corals that were here. And here we have our central piece, I guess, that is where the conduit is. And yeah, here we have 4 roads. This one doesn't go through anywhere. This one goes through this place here, that we are coming back later. That one goes through the portal, right? And this one goes through this other place here. And I removed the water because it's easier to work here. Yeah, because we are actually gonna build 2 farms, one here and one in the other place we removed water. So this farm here is gonna be a coral reef farm, but actually you can also farm seagrass if you want. But this is mostly for coral reef, right? And it's a simple farm. You just need 2 observers, 1 dispenser and 1 note block. So I'm gonna dig here in the center and place the dispenser here, and then I'm gonna dig 2 blocks like this and 2 more, and now I need the observer to be like this, so it's better if I break the dispenser for now. And I need this other observer to be facing down like this, right? Yeah, I can place the blocks back here. Oops, here where this observer is, we need to place the note block, and now I can place the dispenser back in here and place some bone meal in the dispenser, right? But yeah, now I need water here, but I'm gonna only put in the first layer because otherwise the items will go all the way up there and it's gonna be annoying to get the items, right? So let me just complete this with water and I will come back with you guys. Okay, so now that the floor is completed with water, all you have to do is click on the note block and the dispenser will create here some coral. Like I said, because we are in a warm ocean, it creates coral, and it also creates grass, but if you break the grass with your hand it doesn't drop, right? And if you break it with silk touch tool, it also doesn't drop. You need to use shears to collect the seagrass, and it doesn't need to have silk touch. And I like to use silk touch hole to get the coral, because if you use the shovel you can break easily the sand. If you use a pickaxe you can maybe break the dispenser, right? So yeah, and you could also use shears with silk touch, then you can collect both the grass and the coral. But honestly I don't need grass right now, and I think it's better if we build in another place seagrass farm, like just for seagrass, right? So it's essentially the same farm but in another biome. And yeah, can click again, collect more, right? Yeah, but now let's go to the other. Oh, okay. And here we are going to do a pickle farm. So let's go back here, and yeah, this one is a little bit more complicated, but not that much. So here we have a 9x9 area, and the first thing we need to do is dig a little bit down. So let me do that and I'll come back with you guys later. Okay, so I dug 2 blocks down here, the floor and 1 more block, right? But now we need to dig 2 more this way, also 2 deep. So here, and yeah, it's gonna load some water here. And on both sides this. Okay, now that we dug a little bit more here, we can start building the farm, and the materials we need are 18 pistons, 18 target blocks, 1 lever, 1 stick piston, 28 redstone dust, 2 observers, 1 dispenser, and some bone meal. And also some blocks, of course, and you need coral. It can't be the dead coral, it needs to be one of the colored ones, right? And you're gonna need about 1.5 stacks, but I have some more here just in case, right? Yeah, and the first thing you need to do is place the pistons on the top part here of the blocks you just broke, and this should remove the water here. And on both sides you do that. And under the pistons we place target blocks. And that's how we are going to power the pistons. Okay, now we can dig some blocks here in front of the target blocks. And on the middle column here, you can also dig all the way to the other side. And let's place these blocks here. Just to know, this box is where we are going to place our redstone dust. Yeah, that's just in case we need to mine something down here and we know not mine these blocks or we'll break our redstone. Okay, now these blocks here you can refill them, because we are not gonna place anything else here. On this side too. Okay, now we're gonna need some temporary blocks on top of the redstone here, just so the water doesn't destroy it. And now you can fill this two places here with water. Okay, and now we need to place one more layer of water here. Okay, now what we need to do is place coral in these blocks here. And on the very center here, we need one coral and one block above. Okay, now we need to switch these blocks here for coral. So you can try to make it quickly, like I'm doing here with the coral in the off end. That's only the block below. Right? Yeah, and in case you break one redstone there, it doesn't matter, because we are gonna have to go down there now. Yeah, so we're gonna try to do this without breaking any redstone, so I'm gonna dig 2 blocks down next to this piston here, and then I'm gonna place a solid block here. Okay, so now I'm not in water anymore, so I can break in here and remove these prismarine blocks here. Yeah, and you only need to do this on one side because you need the other blocks there to push all the blocks to one side to another. And in case you have broken your headstone when replacing these blocks here, you can place a trapdoor here and come down here and replace the headstone you broke. Oh yeah, and one material I forgot to list is of course the sea pickle itself. Yeah, you need a sea pickle to make a sea pickle farm. So you place the sea pickle here. Doesn't really need to be 4, but when you bone meal it's gonna end up being 4 anyway, so just place 4 because I found some here. And also, by the way, this farm doesn't need to be in a warm ocean. You can build in pretty much any biome, except of course in the nether, right? And now you need to waterlog this sea pickle here. Okay, now you need to choose one of the sides here to place this piston and a lever here that should power the piston, right? And on the face of the piston you need to place observer facing this way here, and on this block here you're gonna need to place observer facing down. So I think the best way should be to go on swing mode here, and let me try to place a temporary block here. I'll place this here. Yeah, see how the observer is facing up here, right? Now on top of this observer you need to place 2 blocks. Place one dispenser here, and the headstone dust top of the dispenser like this, and you can remove this temporary block here, and you can place your bone meal on the dispenser, and the farm is already working. Or maybe not. Why it's not powering that? Okay, so as you saw, the experiment failed, but I came down here the headstone and changed I placed the repeater here and the repeater the same spot but on the other side there, you can see. And yeah, this fixed the problem. Yeah, I don't know why this problem occurred, because in my test world it worked with headstone dust only. But yeah, probably it's something with the update order or the direction I built the farm. But yeah, now if we place the bone meal back here and activate the farm, okay, now you can see that we are getting a bunch of sea pickles. Okay. Yeah, so sorry about that. If you built the farm there, you're gonna have to go down there and fix it. But yeah, you can see here, just break a block here so the water doesn't go in the headstone, and it should be fine. And yeah, you can place a trapdoor here to go down there, or if you have a lighter you can try to fly down there. Better if it doesn't have a block on top here, but yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah, I also made some structures here with sandstone, right? Because I think it looks great because the floor is sand, right? And yeah, I guess we can make some of those around here when we make more builds. Or maybe we can even use sandstone to make the builds. I'm not sure if it's gonna look great with this palette we have here, the prismarines and this warped sand here, right? But yeah, we can try to use that. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode. And I know that we didn't build too much stuff here, but as I said, these projects we are starting in these next few episodes, the idea is to just start a bunch of projects with different building teams, and then we can come back to each project when we have an idea. So if you guys have an idea for a underwater build or something else, right, you can leave in the comments, and we can try to make it one of the next episodes, I guess. So thank you for watching, and I see you in the next episode. Bye!